Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Guys, before we get into anything, Team Love, I'm about to stop supporting y'all. I'm seeing the videos where we're rooting for love and they're not getting the love and the attention they need. If you see the video, like the video for me. If you enjoy it, at least. Because if y'all not supporting me, I'm not supporting y'all. See, I'm lying. I'm not gonna be petty. Because I'm gonna forever support Team Love. Team Love above all else. But today, guys, we have some instances of love where people go on dates, but they're not getting a call back, and they wondering why. So our buddies over at Channel 955 Mojo in the Morning, they call up these daters and see why the connection was lost. Let's see what's going on today.
What do you think's going on?
I honestly don't know. I think everything was going pretty good. I have no idea why she's ghosting me.
All right, we're going to find out what's going on. On the phone with us is Mackenzie. She was cool enough to pick up our calls. Mackenzie, it's Mojo in the Morning. Will you say hello to James?
Hello.
Hi.
Mackenzie, James was just wondering
why
how
he
things are
breathing
going.
like that.
You guys have gone out a couple of times, but the last
Let's
time
count the red flags.
seemed like
That's
there's
one.
something that might have gone
Breathing
on that has
like that
made you
into the
just say, I'm
phone.
not interested anymore. Are you still interested?
I don't think so. No.
Why is that? If you don't mind.
I don't know. I guess I just don't think he's experienced enough. Like, he's nice. It just doesn't seem like he's had many girlfriends or anything.
That could be a really great thing, though. Then you don't have to undo all of the, emotional junk that he's bringing into this relationship from other ones.
That's true.
I mean, I guess, to an extent, like, sure, that could be true, but just, like, not in this case. It just seems like he's, like, really eager to jump in a relationship with me, and I don't think I'm
he's in
attracted
love.
to, like, jerks, but, like, I like a little bit more of, like, a give and take and a push and pull, like a bit of a chase. Like,
Oh,
both
he's
ways.
a nice guy.
Yeah.
You want somebody that's more experienced, is what you're saying?
Nothing wrong with a nice guy.
Yeah.
James, you haven't been in many relationships, James?
I have not, but isn't that a good thing?
Not to her.
I don't know.
He
I
sounds
guess
older,
there's
too.
Something you probably don't want me to say, but that's probably a big deal for me as well.
What is it?
What? Yeah, what's that?
Okay, well, he's a virgin, which also is not the end of the world. But he says that he's waiting for marriage, and I kind of just feel like we're too old for that. Like if we were in our early 20s, I'm like, okay, but he's 30 and I'm pushing it, so.
Well, I don't understand why that's a problem.
That's a big thing in relationships. I mean, it is, at least for me.
So okay, I can understand. She's looking for that. So
Okay, I just believe in saving myself. I want it to be right.
there's nothing wrong with that.
The first person I'm with, I want it to be the right person. I kind of thought that might be you.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think
slow
it
down,
is.
buddy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I went on
Is it
one
bad
date.
to be a virgin? Is it bad to be a guy that's a virgin? I feel like maybe there's a little bit of a double standard here. If the girl was a virgin, would you not want that? Because this is interesting. We talked not that long ago about how it seems like more and more people are holding their virginity longer. But I don't know. Is that a bad thing?
I don't
Is
think
it a
it's
bad
wrong
thing
if
that he
anybody
hasn't dated
does
a lot
it.
of people?
I don't
That's
think
your
it's
choice.
A bad thing, but personally, when I used to be involved in those kinds of communities, it felt like people would try to rush into relationships faster than they should have.
So that they could get married and then have
Correct.
sex.
And for me, that's the only problem here. Not that you want to save yourself for marriage. That's your choice. All for it. And I don't think it's a problem that Mackenzie has a problem with it and is not interested in that.
I
because
agree.
That's her choice. But I do understand the whole, like, even what James just said to Mackenzie was very, like, but I could see us having that kind of a relationship already.
Yeah,
well,
bro.
we haven't seen
You-
each other very much for you to be so bold in that. Because if you're saying you're waiting till marriage
That's
and
a
you
really
could see
good
that
point.
with her, you're saying I could see me marrying you and we've only had a few dates. Or one date. I'm sorry, how many dates have we been on?
3.
That's, for me, that's heavy.
3 dates, bruh.
You know.
This is true too.
I just really enjoy spending time with her,
Yeah.
and I thought we were hitting it off. I'm surprised by the whole thing.
When you know, that is true. Because when I saw my old lady for the first time, I knew. I said it to myself, and here we are. But this dude, he sound eager to jump into a relationship. It's only been 3 days. You talking about marrying this woman, especially if she's not reciprocating those feelings. Like, you get the vibes when it's not. You're not on the same level as someone else. Comment down below. Do you think she was wrong for not wanting to be in a relationship with him because of the fact that he is inexperienced in relationships or the bedroom? Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think.
Get ghosted because they've maybe talked about their virginity. We had guys that have gotten ghosted because they've had issues where they didn't want to pay for the bill. And then there was one guy I remember that not that long ago got ghosted, and it was on the second date update, and he drove separate. She was all upset that he wouldn't give her a ride, wouldn't pick her up. Paul, I don't know if any of those had anything to do with why you think you might be getting ghosted, but did you think that things went really well when you guys were out together?
I did. I mean, great conversation, and we had a really good night, and I thought we'd be hanging out together for many, many more months to come, if not years to come.
Really? Like, you thought it was that
Man,
good? of a
these
date
dudes be
that you
falling
thought
in
things were so
love.
good, and then all of a sudden she stopped.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Team love. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I'm a pretty private person generally, and she made me feel like I could.
We love within boundaries, within others' boundaries. That's, we don't step over that
I
line.
understand that. So you're a divorcee.
If they accept
so
the
you're
love,
divorced,
we
going
give
back
the
out into
love.
dating world, and you guys met on Tinder.
Yeah, which is not my normal thing to do. That's not, that was definitely out of my comfort zone. But, I've used it a couple times. But this one, I thought, seemed to be a match.
All right, we're gonna find out what's going on. Mary is on the phone with us right now. Hey, Mary, will you say hi to Paul?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Mary? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Mary, catching you at a good time here that you got a moment to talk to us?
Yeah, I do, actually.
She sounds
Today,
nice.
so,
Maybe
I'm
we
just
can
kinda
get to the
hanging out.
bottom of this and
Mary,
fix
you also you have been divorced and you're now dating too, so you're looking for love on Tinder. And what's going on? What were you not as excited with the date as Paul was? Because you seemed like everything went well.
Yeah, it was a good date. Parts of it were a good date. And he was fine. I thought we hit it off okay. The conversation got a little weird, so I think that's why I just don't feel like I'm interested anymore. Sometimes if you go out with 10 people and you just maybe click with only one or two.
Wait, what got weird?
It's
I want to know
weird.
specifics.
Yeah, what was the conversation?
Well, it was about childhood and about recent things. For one thing, he told me in great detail about a devastating breakup. I mean,
Oh, okay,
that
so he's a
sounded
Debbie
awful.
Downer.
So there's that, and sometimes if you don't deal
What
with
happened
that.
on the breakup? I'd like to know what happened.
Well, it was just a whole series of things. I think it was maybe back in college, and there were, other people involved, and deceit, and, as these things happen when you're young. But
Okay.
I had the feeling that he really hadn't
Still?
dealt with it.
Okay.
But there were, when you're getting to know someone, you kind of swap stories of, I have 4 siblings, or I'm an only child, or things like that. But then there were a lot of specific stories that just were, by the end of the night, too much.
Paul, what the hell were you talking about that you made it? What was going on, Paul?
There he is.
I mean, the only thing I can think. I told her some personal family stuff. I have a sister that has some kind of mental issues that she has to kind of deal with, and I kind of once we started to feel more comfortable around Mary, I opened up to her about that. My sister, one time actually pulled a knife on me when she wasn't on her medicine at the time, and it was just kind of in passing and. I was just trying to be upfront as possible. I mean, I was just trying to
Mary,
keep the conversation flowing.
Was it the knife pulled on story that got you?
Bro, you can talk about something else.
It was a little dramatic, but there was more than the offhand comment at some point. We said, I hate my mom. I wish I didn't, but I do.
I mean,
Bro, you said
He was laying it on.
At times.
No, bro.
And,
Don't we all?
Come on.
No.
You know what though? I appreciate a guy like this. I appreciate surface talk to me is just does not want I don't want to get to know you more. I don't know. I don't want a guy that's just surfacey even on a first date. I think that this shows that he is open and vulnerable and emotionally available and isn't isn't scared to share.
I don't know though.
I'd rather have I honestly would rather have that than just small talk. I can't use small talk.
He said he hate his mom.
We're thinking about
That's crazy.
I think even if you hate
dating.
your mom, though, you probably, as a
don't
guy dating,
tell
it's a red
nobody
flag to a
that,
woman if all of
yeah.
a sudden a guy says, "I hate my mom."
Maybe that story
It's
he
probably
could have
not a great
skipped, but
idea.
I
all
would
the other
love to
stuff,
know
I
the
don't know.
context,
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what they were talking about.
Paul, you there, my friend?
Yeah.
Paul, anything that Mary brought up that you thought was a little sketchy, or did you talk the entire time?
No, I mean, everything, she was definitely a little more guarded than I was, and maybe I, kind of ran with it a little bit too much. So I wish I would knew more about Mary, and maybe I took up too much of the conversation. But everything, I was looking forward.
He sounds nice too, though.
I don't know. This is not something I just normally do. I don't usually open up this much to a person.
Yeah.
He felt real
And it just
comfortable.
felt like the conversation was moving in the right way, and that must have been. I must have been misjudging the situation.
Valerie wants to make a comment here. Valerie, what's up?
Hey, I was just wondering if her Tinder bio said that she was a therapist when he swiped right.
It kind of sounded like that's what their date was.
I'm hoping that they could go on another date. Because he sounds like a nice guy. She sounds like a nice lady too. So hopefully they can work something out. Bro, maybe not share as much. Give him another chance. I think this might work out. Guys, these are some of the things you don't do if you want to get a second date. Don't tell people you hate your mom. Don't give them your whole life story. You can share some things, where you grew up, what you like to do, things like that. But let's not give them the list of people you hate. Guys, again, we're on the road to 500. I'm trying to get to 500, man, before my birthday. I'm not telling y'all when my birthday is, but I'm trying to get to 500. So that'll keep the suspense going. Like, if you guys like these videos and you like the channel, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, do all that good stuff so we can keep this momentum going and push the channel further and further. Because it ain't just my channel, it's y'all channel. I'm uploading videos, yeah, I am doing that, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm loving all the support as is, but let's keep pushing the channel further and further. Let's grow it bigger. As usual, I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.